Forward, a national posture for rebuilding Nigeria. It has always been a pleasure for me to participate in conferences of this association to which I am a very dedicated member. It is more of an honor to be asked to speak by this esteemed association to this distinguished gathering of legal professionals, scholars, and leaders on the occasion of its 64th Annual General Conference. I must add that my participation at the last Annual General Conference in Abuja was a productive outing for me. It afforded me the rare opportunity to engage with colleagues, both old and new wigs, on the state of the administration of justice in Nigeria. Some of you may have noted that several of your concerns about the state of administration of justice in Nigeria are being progressively dealt with. I look forward to a similar experience at this conference. I join the previous speakers, particularly Dr. Okojo-Iweala, who has set the tone for discussion and has asked critical questions. It is not by answering here that will take you serious. It is when you get out of this hall and you do it, even ahead of any resolution. Because no matter what resolution you take, I always say, and I will repeat, that it is better to have bad laws administered by good men than to have good laws administered by bad men. Thank you. I have said that I join previous speakers in commending the leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association for the excellent arrangements for this year's event, and particularly for appropriately choosing the reflective theme, quote, pressing forward, a national posture for rebuilding Nigeria, unquote. The choice of the theme is a clear demonstration of the association, that the association stands our current national challenges and is prepared to participate in issues of national development. Evidently, this year's event builds on the success of the last conference, and I am pleased with this association for its continuing engagements and discussions on the contemporary national issues of significance. Over the years, the Annual General Conference has been used as a mechanism for institutional reflection, taking stock and charting the way forward for a legal profession, our legal profession, the rule of law, and the administration of justice generally. For us in the Federal Ministry of Justice, today's occasion provides us with another opportunity to present our key deliverables as we work collaboratively with the bar and the bench towards our collective desire to achieve justice system that works in the interest of Nigerians, irrespective of status or any other attribute. You may recall that at my inauguration as Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, barely a year ago, one of my key deliverables is a commitment to enable a framework for collaboration between my ministry, the Judiciary, and the Nigerian Bar Association. I am happy to report that we have made substantial progress in this area. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, a collaborative National Justice Summit was convened by the Federal Ministry of Justice, the National Judicial Council, and this great association. What in my humble view is even more noteworthy is the statement of future activities presented in the format of a communique and signed by the Honorable the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the President of the Nigerian Bar Association, and my humble self. Going forward, these three institutions now have a framework and a joint agenda for cooperation, collaboration, and commitment to justice sector reform. I look forward to the continuous pursuit of this agenda by both the Chief Justice of Nigeria, and may the prayers of our Mama Sholanke and Dr. Okonjo-Iweala and all of us be quickly answered to make her a substantive Chief Justice of Nigeria very soon. This agenda for reform of the justice sector identifies several action points. Of note is the recognition that we cannot begin to debate judicial reform without paying attention to the conditions of service of our judicial officers. Again, I am pleased to report that we have made progress in this area. On these, I want to particularly recognize the commitment of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his unwavering commitment to improving the status of judicial officers in Nigeria. I should also pay special tribute to the Nigerian Bar Association and the single-mindedness of President of the Nigerian Bar Association and his working group on justice sector reform, and of course, the role of our distinguished body of benchers right from the periods of Chief Wole Olanipekun SAN, Honorable Justice Mary Peter Odili, Justice of Supreme Court, retired, and Asiwaju Adegboyega Awomalo, for playing a major role in this achievement. I have said that improved remuneration for us is not the beginning and the end of our intervention in the judiciary. We are keen to work collaboratively with all institutions of government that other issues that are crucial to strengthening the capacity of our judiciary are dealt with expeditiously. You may also please recall my several stated commitment to public interest litigation. The Federal Ministry of Justice under my watch will continue to provide support to issues that touch on the socio-economic and political development of Nigeria. We will not simply be spectators in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration's efforts to set Nigeria on an irreversible path towards socio-economic growth. It is for this reason that we provided the leadership and support to citizens' agitation for local government autonomy. I am pleased to report that following the landmark decision of the Supreme Court, we have moved closer to fulfilling the aspiration of Nigerians for local government structure that serves our people at the grassroots. Nothing that I have said so far should give the impression that the road ahead is easy. Not at all. Achieving sustainable reforms in the administration of justice system will not be an event, but a process. I am aware that the challenges ahead of us are significant and that the expectations are also very high. I am, however, confident that with your continuing support, collaboration, we can surmount these challenges and achieve our goals. I am aware that trust is earned and not given. For this reason, I am committed to ensuring an environment where public engagement can thrive. My approach to reform is not dogmatic. I do not know it all. The ministry also does not. That is why we seek to pursue collaboration and coordination in our approaches towards administration of justice sector, mindful of the fact that both government and non-government justice sector institutions have important roles to play. The holistic review of the laws of the Federation is an important deliverable of mine. Over the next few days, I will be inaugurating a working group made up of public and private legal practitioners to oversee this exercise. I expect that by the time we all gather again in 2025, by God's grace, we will have a positive report to present to this on this exercise. The Ministry of Justice, under my watch, will continue to recognize and work with all partners to improve on our justice delivery system. we can do it and we can achieve it. As the famous tech giant Bill Gates once said, quote, "There is no question of ability, it is the question of willingness," unquote. I would like to express my appreciation to my friend and brother, Yakubu Chonoki Mekiao, OON, the outgoing president of Nigerian Bar Association, for his dedication and selfless service to the association in the last 2 years, and even prior to his election to the exalted position. He used his time as president to build critical bridges between the public and private bar, resuscitating structures critical to the effective functioning of our profession. He will be remembered for the many initiatives to ensure protection of the sanctity and integrity of members of the bar. I wish to commend the leadership of the NBA for their foresight in taking initiatives which has led to the development and recent publication of legal instruments to guide and regulate critical aspects of the legal practice and profession. Let me also use this unique occasion to congratulate the incoming executive team led by Mazi Afam Osigwe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. I wish you all a successful tenure and look forward to a future engagement with you for the overall business benefit of our profession. In conclusion, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.